the pick is in. The Steelers have bolstered their defensive line and selected Oregon defensive tackle Derrick Harmon with the 21st overall pick. Harmon led all FBS interior defensive linemen with 55 pressures last season. Andrew Clay and Riley Holsinger are in Pittsburgh right now to break down the pick.
Hey, Ryan, in many ways, Omar Khan and Mike Tomlin stuck to the script. They filled an important need, and that was defensive line. And if anyone's been listening to this guy all week, Riley, you've been saying Derrick Harmon, Derrick Harmon, Derrick Harmon.
Yeah, if you watched my report at 6 o'clock or if you watched Extra Points last night, I said I would go with Derrick Harmon with the 21st overall pick. And, of course, that's what Omar Khan did. Obviously, we knew the Steelers were going to be investing in the trenches heavily with Omar Khan and Andy Weidl running the show. Of course, they drafted 5 offensive linemen the past 2 years. This marks the 3rd year in a row that they've drafted in the trenches during the first round. And Derrick Harmon, there's a lot to like. He's very versatile. He's a guy that also models his game after Cam Hayward. Well, now, Andrew, he's going to be able to work with Cam Hayward on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, and we talked to Derrick on the phone after the pick, and he talked about how excited he is to actually work with Cam Hayward. The other thing we talked with Omar Khan and Mike Tomlin. Both of them kept saying, we got our guy. They said, they were never going to trade away from this pick. They made it very clear. This was a player they wanted to go out and get, and they got him.
Yeah, and 2 quarterbacks were still on the board at 21-2 in Colorado's Shedeur Sanders and Ole Miss's Jackson Dart. They could have easily said, you know what, we'll go and draft our quarterback of the future, but they decided to stand pat and go with the guy that they had their eyes set on all along.
Well, as we speak right now, the Steelers do not have a second-round pick, so they will not pick until the 3rd round. Riley, things can happen, but it looks like right now the Steelers are going to head into tomorrow, kind of sitting back and waiting to see what happens.
Absolutely, and hey, that second-round pick was worth it for DK Metcalf. I mean, he's a star. He's an instant playmaker.
Absolutely, but for now, we'll have more on this draft pick coming up tomorrow on WTAJ News at 5 and 6 in the morning. For now, though, for Riley Holsinger, I'm Andrew Clay. Ryan, back to you.